Hi everyone! In this video, I'm going to show you how to take one of your paper worksheets and turn it into a digital activity within Seesaw. Now, I know this isn't something that you're going to use all the time with your students, but it may be something that you want to do every now and then if you've got a great worksheet you feel your students would benefit from. So the first thing you'll need to do is get a digital copy of your worksheet. You can do this by using an application on your phone, such as Adobe Scan, and then sending it to your computer via email or AirDrop. Another option would be to use one of the large Canon printers at your campus and scanning it and emailing it to you that way. Either way will work. Once you have scanned it and sent it to your computer, you'll need to download it if you haven't already. So after you've done that, you'll select the green icon that says Add, and then select Assign Activity. From here, it will take you to your library, and then you'll select Create New Activity. Remember to give your activity a name and instructions. For your instructions, don't forget that Seesaw has a great icon shortcut document that you can use to insert images that your students may find useful. So for example, I'm going to use Move. So I'm going to copy it. And then in my instructions, paste it. Right, and once you have your instructions entered, don't forget that you can add voice instructions for your non-readers. And then when you're ready, select Add Template for Student Response. For this one, since we are using a worksheet that we have made a digital copy of, you're going to go to Upload. When you scanned it and sent it to yourself, it turned it into a PDF. And now you can either drag and drop or select to upload it from either your computer or from Google Drive, wherever it's housed. So in this case, I have it in my Downloads folder. So I'm opening Finder and then Download. And then I'm just going to grab it from here and drag it and drop it. You can see that green plus shows up, showing it's ready to be dropped in. And then it makes it into this nice image here on my activity page. I decided that I want this to be a drag and drop. If you do not want it to be a drag and drop and you just want students to write in their answer, this is all you would need to do, and then you would just select the green check mark because your students will be given the writing tools whenever they open this activity up. If you want it to be a drag and drop, then you'll need to create the answer boxes for your students to drag. So I'm going to select the text icon, and now I'm going to drag it over here, and I need to make one for each answer choice. So 10 minus 8, and I'm going to make this box a little bit smaller. So I'm going to click off and then just drag the side and make it a little bit smaller. I'm going to want it to make sure that it'll fit nicely in there. So I'm going to resize it a little bit more, and I'm going to move it off to the side. Because I know this is the perfect size that I need, all I'm going to do is I'm going to copy and paste that image. So that way all I have to do is edit the number. So I know I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of these. So I have 2, so I need 10 more. All right, and now just to kind of get them out of my way, I'm going to move it. And I'm going to move everything to one side. Of course, you can put some on both sides if you want. If you're real particular, you can make sure they're all lined up nicely, however you would like to organize this for your students. So I am going to make it a little bit more organized. And now I've got to go in and change each number to match. So I know I need 2, I need a 1, I need 4. So just keep doing this until you have all your answer choices available. Once you think you've got it, just go back, double check, make sure you have everything correct. So with my image here in the middle, you can see that it is already locked. If your image does not lock, you'll want to make sure it locks because I don't want my students to move this PDF. To do so, to lock and unlock, or if you want to move it over, you would select the three dots and unlock. So if you want it a little more to the side, you can do that and then move your icons however you would like it. But once you have it in the spot you want, definitely make sure it's locked so your students can't move the document around. Or let's say I didn't want this part showing, I can grab the corners and make it a little bit larger for my students. And then once I have it at the size and spot that I want, don't forget to lock it back. So now your students won't be able to move it. Now your little answer choices, don't lock those because remember they have to select it and drag it to the corresponding number that it matches. Something else, if you want it to stand out a little more so it's not black on black, you can select the box and come over to the side and change the color. So you may want to do that prior to duplicating it a bunch. Or you can make them all different colors, whatever you would like to do for your students. You can always make it more catchy, but definitely make sure that you don't do too bright of numbers because such as like yellow, that's really hard for your students to see. So definitely make sure you're thinking about the contrast when you are choosing your color. We don't really want real bright colors on top of a bright background because that does make it harder for some students to see. So you always have that option to do different colors if you want. Once you're ready and you have it all set up, you're going to do your check. And that's going to link your template back to your directions and everything. Again, double check, make sure everything's correct. When you're ready, save. And it's going to add that to your library. So it's right here. If you want, you can click on it, look at it again, and make sure it's all ready to go. So that is how you take a paper worksheet and make it into a digital version within an activity and Seesaw. Definitely reach out if you have any questions. Thank you.